Hey, everyone. It's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures, and I am so glad that you are here on a Friday night. By seeing this face, you know that you have made it through the week. That is right. It's Friday Fun with Jenn. So I am so thankful that you clicked on that thumbnail and decided to spend your evening with us. Or if you are part of the hashtag replay group, thank you so much for taking time to be with us. So I hope that your week ended on a good, positive note, and it is because you're here with us. So grab your favorite cup of tea, of water, milk, beverage of choice, whether you want to knock one back or not, soda, whatever you may like. Grab your favorite snack, kick your feet up, grab your craft, whatever floats your boat, because we're going to have an amazing time tonight, chilling, relaxing, and just enjoying each other's company and having a fun time together. We're also going to kick off, as we're ending our week, kick off our weekend. So I hope that you guys are ready to rock and roll. So let's say hi to people in the chat who are here. Muttnuts made it in first. Welcome. She is working on her logbook and lurking, and I'm so glad you're here, Muttnuts. Crashly, welcome. She is my bestie. Thank you so much for being here. She's saying, who's ready to party? And don't forget to give a thumbs up on your way in. Hey, Gail, welcome. Diamonds Around the World, so glad that you are here. Hey, Jenny, who is Koopy Kai Art, welcome, welcome. She is one of our members. She got a little sneak peek to what was happening tonight. Everyone got a sneak peek to the thumbnail of the special guest just a couple hours early, so they knew what was coming. Hey, Emma, I'm so glad to see you. Matt's in the house. Welcome, welcome, Matt. I hope you're having a great night. Robin, so good to see you. Sarah, happy Friday. Welcome, Sue Layden. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Brenda, how's it going? I'm so glad that you're here. Mary, welcome. Thank you for coming. So today I had such a huge surprise, okay? So if you are a Diamond Art Club fanatic, or even if you have gotten one Diamond Art Club, you know that they have started these collector cards. Every single Diamond Art Club I have opened, I have always gotten a bronze card. Now, I do not care what color the card is because I love how beautiful the cards are. I get them just to collect them. I feel like they're an artist piece because when I do the diamond painting, I do it for self-care. I do it for the beauty. I do it for the artistry that I can pick out special drills, different things like that. And most of them, unless they're a huge personal favorite of mine, either get given away or they get rolled up and gently put in an artist tube or back in the box and put back on the shelf. So what do I do to know and keep with me what I've collected, which I love is what DAC has done with these cards. But when I open this sneak peek, if you have not seen the sneak peek, you will see my surprise. I got a black card, people. A black card. OMG. These are like the rarest of rare cards. Super, super excited. I was floored. Oh my gosh. I almost fell over. Crazy, crazy. So not only did I get one of the most favorite artists that I have, not only did I get Claude and Claudette, not only did I get beautiful colors and a fantastic DAC, I got the rare black card and a sneak peek. So after one of the hardest months I've had in a long time, this was phenomenal. And I was like, thank you. So super excited. If you want to see my reaction, check out the sneak peek after you're in the live tonight. So super blessed to have that. Finally get to see what this black card is that everybody's talking about. So very, very exciting. So without further ado, let's enjoy why we're here tonight. So if you guys didn't see the thumbnail and just blindly clicked on random lives, we are here to welcome the wonderful Richard and Tina. So are you guys prepared backstage in the green room? Yes. Okay. So welcome.
Yes,
Hey. How's
Hey.
it going?
Hey, it's going.
Yeah, wonderful.
How's it going, Jennifer?
It's going fantastic.
How's it going out there in Diamond Art World?
It's going well. I so excited. Last time we met, I was finishing Out of Control. Out of Control. And I actually just finished him because I was waiting for Tima to send me some special drills to finish his eyes because I wanted the pupils to be like glistening. So I was getting some black diamond drills.
Ooh.
So
that's a good one.
Yes. So I finished him. He's all good to go. He's fantastic looking.
Excellent.
So
Cool.
actually love him. But what do you guys think of Claude and Claudette coming out today? That's released tomorrow.
That's just going to be an amazing kit. I mean, with all the colors, all the details, you know, people always say, even after the pieces are done, they can just look at the pieces and they see more and they see more and they see more. And that's kind of the point. Give them lots to look at.
That's a cool piece.
Yeah. As I have him and her right here, this thing, I did not realize.
Oh, he's big.
It's a big one.
Wow.
It's a big one.
Did we order it?
I think we have one.
We did. Oh, okay. I don't know. I think we would have.
Yeah, that's going to make an amazing piece. That's just going to be fabulous. And with all the different enhancements and the sparkles and the shiny stuff. And I know they all have names, but I've seen some of it and it's pretty amazing.
Oh my goodness. Yes. And what is the backstory with the time?
The time. So this is actually the first of what we're calling our cuckoo birds. So nice little addition to our Be the Bird brand. These birds are kind of a cross between, you know, a traditional bird and more of a, I don't know if you remember the old retro wind up toys, the little tin toys. So this piece kind of has that feel. It's kind of a hybrid between that and a bird. And of course it's a couple. It's Claude and Claudette. Claudette's in charge, of course.
Of course.
Tina, what's the quote on that?
I was just fixing to look it up because I don't trust my brain.
I know a lot of those little details have to be left out with a lot of the rendering of the images, but the quote for this piece is so. Here it is, Tina.
Right in front of us.
Right in front of you, right?
I know, right in front of us. That's so funny. I was looking it up.
Here we go. Time is a gift of magic and dreams, making possible impossible things. You know, of course, that's Claude and Claudette.
I didn't even see that up there. That's funny.
But yeah, so it's a cross between that. Kind of has a little bit of a robot feel to. Kind of steampunkish, yeah. The birds in there. I mean, the bird look in there with the feathers, and then of course you got to get the attitude. I mean, that's the whole point behind our series. Is it may remind you of somebody you know. I think we might have some aunties that could fill that bill. So yeah, you know, everybody's going to get their own impression of the birds, but yeah, just kind of an ode to time. And how, you know, the best way to use the time that we have, you know, we get to say these profound things in such a whimsical way. There you go. And, you know, sometimes we have to slow down and think about what we're doing with our time. Yeah.
And I love that you guys, this is bethebird.com. I love how you provide these prints and the different sizes, like what you showed. And then when they first come out, you provide specials.
I do. Yeah.
And I remember getting the special with the Diamond Art Club print that you first did with the special delivery.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have to get this one because this one just spoke to me with the different colors and the time. And I love the retro feel. And I love the little Be the Bird logo over on the right side.
Yeah, with the ladybug.
Little ladybugs sitting on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you noticed that. You know, it's kind of twofold, you know, with all of the, the copying and theft by other companies, you know, copying our work. Unless they really go through it and remove some things, you know, there are ways to show that, you know, this is our work, you know, that's our logo. And this particular piece, I believe I had actually signed 3 or 4 times within the image as well. So,
wow.
And some of them a little bit harder to see, but that's just kind of the thing we're having to deal with, you know, when you're on the national, international stage, you know. Yeah.
Now, how did you decide, or did it matter that her eyes were going to be 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock?
No particular reason, but you know, somewhere it's 3 o'clock and somewhere it's 9 o'clock. You know, somewhere it's going to be that time. So, no particular reason. I think it's just the aesthetics of the lines going in opposite directions. Sense. Maybe trying to keep that balance. That's probably what I was thinking.
I love that Claude's just standing up there like, yeah, she owns me. I'm just here.
He's along for the ride for sure. Yeah. She's large and in charge for sure. And it's just a comical piece. I mean, it's just fun to look at. And, you know, it's may remind you again of somebody you know. That's the whole point.
Yep. Lillian says every one of your birds represents a member of my family.
as should be. Inevitably, that's what happens. I think we knew we had something when we started showing our birds, and people would immediately connect with them in that way. Like, oh, that's Auntie so-and-so, or that's my sister, or that's me. You know, just look in the mirror. And when that started happening, we kind of knew we had something. So, you know, just going to keep it going. You know, before this, I did nothing but traditional, you know, lots of ducks and, you know, wildlife scenes, that type of thing, you know, growing up in Louisiana, which is all fine and good. We made a living, you know, but when we went to this, it was a game changer for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, Crashley wants to know if Claude and Claudette go on double dates with Vivian and Vera.
Vivian and Vern. Of course they do. What kind of question is that, Crashley? How can they not? Yeah, hopefully that will be coming soon as well. Wait, it didn't come out yet. No. So that's going to make a great pair for sure. Yeah.
I can almost imagine a Ferris wheel of all your double date birds on a Ferris wheel.
That's an idea. Mm-hmm. That would have to be a big piece.
I don't know.
It could happen.
Now, we did inspire. The last time Crashley and I interviewed you, we did inspire a piece.
There was a mushroom that we had. There was a mushroom thing that was going on. We did some kind of a
mushroom tree
15-second drawing of a mushroom, and I already had in the works something like in course the finished piece became Bloom. That's the name of it. And yeah, it was interesting that we did that evening live, and then it wasn't much longer than that Bloom came along.
Well, we like to think we inspired it.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
We're just gonna pretend.
Yeah. Perfect.
Hello, little buddy.
Oh, so this is Angelique. She's
we could never forget Angelique. She's part of the family.
Well, she definitely doesn't think she's a person. Say hi. Say hi to the 10,000 people that are watching us.
Hello. How are you?
We're kind of sitting in what we call So we have computers in here. So it's kind of an office slash workstation where we do some of the smaller things, and then the bigger, messier work is downstairs in a bigger space. But so it's a little bit messy here too.
Crashly says that I'm large and in charge.
Oh, is that how it works? What's his name? Her guy.
Kerwin. He's in here.
Kerwin.
Yeah, Kerwin.
Yeah.
Kerwin would have something to say about that.
Yep. She wants to know, where's the painting with the slippers? I know you keep sneak peeking those slippers.
Oh, yes, indeed. I love how those slippers turned out. I'll show you a couple of little close-ups. It's getting close to being done. I cannot show you the whole thing, but there's another little peek.
All right, wait a second. I'm going to make you the star. There we go.
So there's a little upper right-hand corner there. She's talking about the slippers. There's one of my bunny slippers.
With attitude.
You've gotten so good at making those glasses.
I do a lot of those. Of course, there's the little partner slipper. You know, got the same look going on there. And here's Crashly.
There you go. Something about this tells me this person might have curlers in their hair. I don't know. Or
perhaps
in their feathers.
Well, there would be feathers. There will also be coffee involved.
Yeah, there we go.
So let's see, that's about all I can show you.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, I've done some peaks, you know, I can't show you too much. But yeah, that's going to be a fun piece. It should be out next week. So heads up, stay tuned. I'll do a few more sneak peeks, I'm sure. And y'all join our group, Be the Bird Facebook group. And that's where I post most of those types of things. And they kind of get shared from there.
Yes, after this live, I'll put these links in the description, but I just put it in the chat, Facebook for Be the Bird.
Mm-hmm. The group is a Facebook group, yeah.
Yep, it's a lot of fun. Let me share the screen. We have a lot of fun in there.
Yeah.
I love seeing what he posts.
Yeah.
The admins do a great job.
Yeah, that's Tina. This is her baby. She does a good morning post every morning to get everybody going. And I feel a little more comfortable posting just about anything related to the birds there. Maybe there's some of the coloring pages. Y'all grab those coloring pages. They're free on the website. And we've done some fun things with schools and school kids, of course, with those coloring pages. There's another little update.
There's the sneak peek.
I don't know why I keep thinking of Crashly with that upside down bird there. I know she's laughing. But anyway, hey Crashly, how's it going, girl?
She's like, for the record, I do try to message him for extra sneak peeks, and he never does.
Really? Oh, come on. Making me feel bad now. Extra. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna keep it going. You know, the series itself, we were just talking about this. Our brand, Be the Bird, of course, is our message to the world. You know, be yourself. It's okay to be you. You know, this was really started with, as messages to our kids. You know, they're becoming young adults, and boy, what a mess. You know, in the world we live in, and the main thing is it's so hard to remember or to find who you are. You know, and be yourself. So we get to do that in this really whimsical, fun way. The books as well are very pertinent to that message, mostly for young people, for kids.
Well, Catherine says she likes your likes your art. She tries to do watercolor cards and she doesn't like it. I'm sure, Catherine, you do beautiful watercolor cards.
Oh, absolutely.
Our most, would you say, harshest critic even on yourself?
You're asking me or her?
Yeah, you
Oh
say
yeah, always. A piece is never really done. I feel like there's always, after I'm done, I'm like, why didn't I do this, or why didn't I do that? To address what her comment was about watercolor, though, man, that is for me the toughest medium, because you really have to pre-plan where your light areas are. True watercolor is, doesn't use white paint, so you have to kind of leave those spaces open, and that's a whole lot of pre-planning that I don't like to do. So it's tough, and then once it's not forgiving. Once you mess up that light area, it's done.
I just go work really hard for a paycheck and then just go support all the other artists and buy
Excellent. How could we exist without you? Right? We got to have support and patrons of the arts, and art is really what makes the world go around. Gives us new ideas and thoughts and how to think. What would the world be without art? Right? It's also a language. It's how we communicate to others. You could really go deep on all of that. Yeah. And are you not also a counselor of some sort?
I am. Yeah, I am a trauma therapist.
Oh,
so,
excellent. Oh, wow. So, art therapy is a real thing, and I do a lot of ink blots. And that's how some of the pieces start. Literally, I just, me or Tina, she loves to do backgrounds to some of the pieces too, and we'll just throw paint on and see what sticks, and then look at it. Just sit there and look at it. What do you see? I don't know. What do you see?
Yeah. One of the things I like to do with art therapy is we draw a picture, and then sometimes we're like, okay, they might draw a picture of something that's a little bit scary to them. And then we work on, let's draw something about it that provides safety or support. So an example might be they draw a picture of them standing on the edge of a cliff, and at the bottom of the cliff is something that might scare them. So then we draw something that would protect them as they walk across. So they might draw, and I don't tell them what to draw. So it's so fun to watch them be creative. Some people draw wings on themselves. Some people draw bridges. Some people draw fire and burn up what scares them, so that it's gone. And then they can walk across a bridge. Some people do a net, and so it's just so interesting. Yeah, I
just thought of we'll put a pool at the bottom of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a trampoline.
Yeah. So, and then sometimes we do fun things too, like let's just draw in general to calm ourselves down. There's other ways where I'll have an image of a person, and then you just color in representation of your feelings, like how maybe they say blue is sad and red is angry and green is feel good and yellow is lonely. And so then they just kind of fill up how much of each thing they feel inside them. So then you just scale it each time they come in. So there's millions of ways.
Yeah. At the end of our books, our children's books, is usually a couple of pages where you can little icons of the different birds, and they'll say, how you feel today, adventurous, excited, et cetera, et cetera. And it's a good way for teachers to use for either nonverbal or kids that don't like to talk. They can point to a picture, how they're feeling today, how they're doing. Yeah. So that's the power of art.
Target had some really fun emoji puffed stickers for $1 in their dollar section, and I bought 10 packs of them. My husband was like, do we really need that many? And I was like, I'm sorry, it's the therapist in me.
Yeah, Yeah.
I was like, what if every kid wants the happy?
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Gotta have it. Yeah, art is a way to do so many things, you know, how to speak and express your emotions, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, has a lot of power.
We have like little clay things, so we make little clay, and we even have Legos sometimes where people can make little things with Legos, like through art, different things like that. So all about creativity.
A fun thing I've been doing with the grandkids, because they've been off for the summer, is taking coffee and just letting it drop on the mat boards. Yeah. And then we go back the next day and see what we can see in the designs of the drops and everything. They love it. They've done some really cool pieces.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the nature of our work is really all about, you know, happy and joy, and, you know, the bright colors, and inevitably it makes people smile when they come into the gallery or our booth or wherever we're showing. That's the first thing that happens, is people's faces light up. It makes them smile. That's a big deal. You know, in the world that we're living in, they come in and just look and smile, and then all of a sudden they're giggling, and then they're saying, "Oh no, this is you. No, this is you." No, you know, and going back and forth, and they're doing that thing, and that's wonderful because they immediately interact with our work. So I mean, it's great, and we all need to smile more, right? These days, I tell people, just turn the news off. You don't. Once a week is enough, really. You know.
Instead, buy these self-portraits of your family.
Yeah, right.
My booth.
You know, Family Circus. You wouldn't believe how many people will see that piece and immediately are drawn to it for that reason. In fact, they'll tell us, this is our family portrait. We are putting that up in the living room. That is our life. You know.
What was the one this weekend? The gentleman bought one for his mom and his aunties. Tripping with the sisters. Yeah.
Yes.
He had a whole story about each one of them in the picture. He's like, this is so and so, and this is so and so. It was just so fun to
his mother's sisters, his aunties,
his uncle.
Right. Oh, and the little bird was the uncle.
Little bird was the uncle. Uncle Eunice.
Eunice. I like it.
I would love, I think the one that you did with them around the table is very similar, so you probably wouldn't do this, but I would roll over in my grave if I were dead if you did one that was like Golden Girls.
Right.
That would be fun. That would be fun. I've had so many suggestions to do different, you know,
share and different celebrities.
Celebrities, yeah. It would be fun to do. I've kind of avoided that just because I'm so stubborn about creating my own look, our own look. And, you know, so many of our artist friends will start doing iconic images of, you know, Star Wars or celebrities and all of that. It's their version, and it's great. But I've avoided that. But I have been thinking about it a little bit.
I respect that 100%. It's just as soon as I saw these birds, I instantly thought of their characters. One of my favorite episodes is when they dressed up as birds for Chicken Little. And I don't know. I 100% respect that now that you've said it. But like every time I'm just like, these are them incarnate.
Yes. I know. Absolutely.
But I do, now that you've said that, I understand completely from an artist perspective.
Yeah.
But Jenny wants to know, do you paint other things than birds when you need an outlet?
I do.
We just did a whole bunch of stuff downstairs. We did.
Doing a lot of backgrounds, but
playing with stuff.
Working on a piece right now that's going to be, well, I don't know what it's going to be. It's somewhat tree-esque, but I see some creatures in it. So this is an original acrylic on canvas. You know, most of my birds, Actually, the birds end up being hybrid pieces. A lot of the backgrounds will be painted traditionally like that, and then I'll finish the piece on the iPad with Procreate, a little painting app that I use. So most of the birds are done that way, and I can get, well, it's apples and oranges, but it's still the same amount of time, same amount of detail goes into the pieces. But that's the look for the birds. And then I have like two different worlds. I have the gallery world where they want. The birds do great, don't get me wrong, but also more traditional work, more traditional painting. Here's the thing. Oh, let me bring this up. With AI, oh my goodness, AI has become so prolific. Grandmas are using AI on their Facebook to, do this and do that. So, I mean, anybody can do it. And because so much of the bird art is done on my iPad. In fact, the iPad that I'm looking at right now, people get confused. They assume now that everything is AI. When people come into the gallery now, I have to put up. I put up signs that says, with the circle and the line through it. No AI. I don't. And I know Sheena Easton goes through a lot of Sheena. Our Diamond Art, Sheena. Creek.
Is it Sheena Pike?
Pike. Yeah, I was thinking the singer. She deals with this as well. She creates a lot on the.
Just because it's digital doesn't mean it's AI.
Right, but because AI has grown so fast, it has become so prolific. The assumptions now are that everything is AI, and it's a little bit aggravating. But my point is that I don't use AI. We don't use AI, and now there's a movement in the traditional art world, in the gallery world, where collectors are going back. And I knew this would happen. They're going back to really wanting more traditionally painted artwork. So it's good and it's bad. It is what it is. But just to clarify, we don't use AI, and for the foreseeable future, there's no reason to. We've kind of drawn a line. It's either you do or you don't. And so we've kind of drawn a line where we're going to stand on we don't use it. Have nothing against it. It's just we're not using it. Yeah. And that's our stand. There's really a lot of great AI produced artwork out there. But again, we don't use it.
So Kerwin wants to know if Tina has made the quote for the new painting yet.
Yes.
She has, and it's funny. It's a good one. Yes, Kerwin, she has, and we're not going to tell you.
Crashly says that she always thought there needed to be a Lorenz bird girl band.
A girl band?
Yeah.
Band.
I have played with that notion and sketched out some things, actually even just recently.
Would that be you in dress stuffed as a female bird? No. We can do
it. Okay. Only if Kerwin does. Yeah, that's actually a subject that I'd like to play with. I think we may have even talked about it. Yeah, we'll get there. Crashly, we'll get there.
Crashly also said that the painting you showed with the trees looks like the entrance to the scary dark forest from Frozen 2.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. Great.
No. This one right here?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's I was seeing if there's anything else I could show, but no, that's not it. Yeah, everybody has their own impression of it's human nature to compare, what we've seen to something that we know. But that's great. Yeah. A little mystery in that piece.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Cheryl brought up, and we wanted to say thank you. You graciously donated, both of you, to our Great Lakes Escape Retreat. Mm-hmm. We were able to give out some of your prints and a couple of your books, and it was just really successful. So Cheryl received one of those. So we just really want to thank you. I have to post my video. It's already, I taped it. old. I recorded it. I need to edit it and put it up. But
VHS.
so it's out there.
So y'all had a good time?
We did. We had an
Yep.
amazing time. It was very successful. But thank you so much for your
Sure.
gift.
We're happy to support our team.
So yes,
Yeah,
great.
I'm glad that worked out. And you're welcome, Cheryl. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Crashly said the name of the band could be Featherleaf Flockers.
Perfect.
She has to talk to Tina. She's in charge of all the wordage.
Or fluffy flockers.
Fluffy flockers.
And Kerwin says, remember, Rick, if Crashly and Tina require it, it will happen.
I have no say in the matter, and he knows that. Yeah.
Oh, my mom's in the house. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Good to see you.
Where does she live?
She lives in Southern Ohio.
Wow. Yeah. Excellent.
Southern Ohio. That's like Dayton and
Dayton. Yep.
yeah.
What did we do over there?
used to
Amish
travel,
Acres. We did some big show over there one time.
Cincinnati, Ohio was
art fair. Before COVID, that's all we did was
Festival.
travel to. Oh, I love the sauerkraut festival.
I know you do.
Yeah.
That's all we did
grew
was
up on
travel.
all the festivals. Yeah.
Yeah. I
We
call it
miss it.
BC before COVID. It's when we did all our traveling for 20 years. And then it just changed the world for so many traveling artists. About 20% of traveling artists had found different ways to make a living, which we were one of them. We didn't know in our own backyard the market here was really good for art. We didn't know that because we were just
traveling,
just tourists here. Yeah. Yeah. So we're not on the road as much anymore. And that's when Diamond Art kicked in.
Yeah.
It was Randy, Randall Spangler that suggested, what can we do? We're out of work and I do a little bit of licensing. Boy, was that an understatement. He does really well. Yeah, the rest is history though. It's really worked out with the Diamond Art Club. Yeah. They really take care of their artists.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we also love your art, so we buy it all up.
It obviously has some appeal, and people seem to have a connection with it. So that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Randall's work is kind of the same way. It's like there's a situation going on, and it's cute and it's colorful, and so all those factors come together to tell a story. I think there's that narrative in each piece that people connect to, and it's funny to hear the stories because they're all a little bit different, and we just listen. It's fun.
So I know you did a companion piece with him because you guys know each other, and the birds and the dragons kind of can go together in some way. Based on what you've seen with other artists, if you could do a companion piece with some other type of art or artist, who would you pick?
Oh my goodness. I mean, there's so many really great
Cheryl
artists.
Baker, I'll tell you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Love Cheryl. Cheryl.
We
Now, how would your art mix with hers then?
Well,
I don't know.
We'll
figure it out. We've been friends
I know
for a
you
long
would.
time.
We
just adore her.
Yeah, we found Cheryl on the road doing a show in Missouri. She
did a show, that we had done, and I had been following her. Rick didn't know who she was, and when she was there, I was like fangirl mad, like crazy. Oh my gosh, Rick, that artist I love is here, and that's been a long time ago, but we've been friends ever since.
Cheryl and Sheena and what's her name with the. There's just some great artists out there in Diamond Art Land.
Have you thought to ask them to do another companion piece? Are we?
No, we've been thinking about it, and Are
we spying on a secret that may be coming out, or are we?
No, we it really
No, but it's
inspiring you?
It's really been fun and worked out well with Randall, doing the two pieces that we did, and I think if you're reaching, I think I would be interested in doing some more pieces like that, companion pieces. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else about it. It would be fun though, and I hope I haven't got a whole lot of response back from Diamond Art, except that I know they sold really well. But I think they're open to it for sure.
Well, I'm sure they are if they sold well.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, Kim has all of your diamond canvases except for Angus. She's still working on finding her.
Oh, Agnes, yeah.
We don't even have Agnes.
We had no clue how this was going to take off. We didn't even get one of those, it's like, what is this? Diamond little dots and
yeah, we don't.
But I know they're hard to find. I know every now and then you hear someone finding one.
So I managed to get Agnes. I think Floyd is the one that I want that I don't have.
Oh, Floyd's such a good one. I think our daughter is working on Floyd.
There's a couple I didn't get because it's red's a hard color for me. So like the hummingbirds, I really enjoy them, but like the background with the red and stuff, it's like hard on my, I don't know, my soul. It's not calming for me.
With all of that red and orange behind you.
That looks like sienna back there.
Sienna-ish.
Yeah, but it's like all the green lines and the purple lines, and that my life is so chaotic. Like the green and the blue aren't chaotic to me, even though the lines are everywhere. I can't explain it. It's hard. My brain's a mess. I mean,
yeah,
I have to pay people to listen to me. So
you're funny.
So I don't own all of them. But I own most of them. But Floyd is the one that I had one person willing to give it to me, but the price was a little too high. And I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Lots of blues in that piece. A little more calming. It's amazing to me the amount of people that actually have the entire set of everything that's come out, including the discontinued pieces, archived pieces or whatever they're calling it. Yeah, it's amazing to me that and then we see the pictures of their entire gallery. It's a gallery. Their living room is a gallery of all of our work, and it's amazing to see that and the different ways people frame up the pieces. That's pretty amazing too. Learned a lot of things about how to dry mount things at Hobby Lobby and little tricks around how to frame these kits and all of that. Is just really good stuff. Good
our
to know.
Hobby Lobby guys are really happy to see our customers come in. They do some amazing work with them. We're like, wow.
Yep.
So Cheryl says those two pieces were on the design table this past weekend. They added more bling to the kits.
Cheryl. Oh.
Yeah, Cheryl. Girl.
And then Crashley says she loves Ramon. I truly feel like he's seen some things.
Yeah.
Oh, and Matt says he's got a Cheryl Baker canvas right now going on.
Nice.
In her
event.
Yeah.
And then Lillian's missing Agnes and Floyd. I was surprised how fast those went discontinued.
Yeah. I think, didn't Fabiola go really quick too?
Yeah.
And then did they bring her back?
No. Fabiola, I don't think
they
so.
They don't bring them back? We did get that one though.
It's very rare that they bring them back. Sometimes they do. Like Family Circus, they brought back. That was discontinued, but they brought it back.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking, because I knew they brought something back.
That one has just been too popular. And the secret canvas, what's it called?
Mystery canvas.
Mystery canvas. That was one of my all-time favorite images. I was a little disappointed it was a secret.
A mystery, yeah.
A mystery. and that we couldn't really show it,
I managed to grab that one. I was very excited.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite images for sure. Lots of stuff going on in there. Mm-hmm.
I know what it is, but I'm really excited to put it together. The reason I'm not going to reveal what it is, but the reason I'm glad it was mystery, but not. I feel like it's a catch-22 because I think it would be lots of fun to like bling out knowing what it is. Like I like to go in and personalize it. Because then I feel like I'm like one of you, like my own little artist.
Yeah, it's really amazing to me when the collectors will add things, add names, like to the mailbox or to the sign, and figure that all out. You know what else is amazing is how do you get these convert this to a stitch, a cross stitch. Oh my goodness! I watch some of these women do that, and I don't have that kind of patience. Although people say the same thing about what I do, but I would just go nuts. That's intense. That's amazing. Have you ever tried that?
No. I tell people, give me a wounded person that I can hug on and cry with and color with and take a walk with and whatever, but don't give me a cross stitch.
Yeah. Those images come out so fantastic, though. I think you can really get into some detail with
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Angie says her first time in art was Maymay. Give me no sass 2 months ago. I love them all.
That's one of Tina's favorites. She had a lot to do with that image. All the different symbology in that piece has a lot to do with growing up in South Louisiana and being in the kitchen, doing what.
And it is our first bird with real boobs because he would not do boobs on a bird. And it was driving me crazy. He kept doing this uniboob. And we all know what a uniboob is. But I had to get him to do a good set there.
Put a V. Just put a V.
Yeah, yes. Well, she's got a.
Otherwise, you're going to wake up and Tina put the V there.
I had to work on that for a while. How do I do this with a bird?
Yeah,
then
he was very reserved.
Let's see, left side bosom area has a tattoo, an Elvis tattoo. If you look closely,
which is for my mom. She just is a big Elvis fan. And up here up north of us is Missouri, and she went and seen Dean Z the other a few weeks
in Branson,
back, and she was on cloud 9. She was like a teenager. It was so cool.
That's what you do. So that's Maymay. She's that's short for Mavis. We just call her Maymay. She's an owl-esque type of a character.
So Crasha wants to know if Bernardet has been a kit yet.
Has Bernardet been a kit? We don't remember, I don't think.
When you ask me details about all of this, it's like I've got to go look myself. It seems like it was.
Really?
Yeah.
It seems like it was. Yeah, in the beginning.
I don't know why I can't answer that right now, but you could certainly go. I wonder, was it archived?
No, they take
what
them
happened?
off the website sometimes, but I don't really know.
Boy, we should know the answers to these questions,
I guess
right?
we need to start writing them down. Like we have.
Well, it's quite a few images now. It's just amazing. It's been.
I feel like Bernardet was with the
red background. It was in the beginning, huh?
I feel like it was the one with the red background. Bernardet too.
Yeah, Bernardet too.
Yeah, Bernardet.
That was the image.
Yeah,
I'm thinking so as well.
Every now and then, one of our, faithful collectors will send us a whole, lay it all out, the releases, the archived ones, the ones that are not available, the ones that, and that's always nice. And I print those out, and then I lose it, so it's here somewhere. Yeah.
I really like your Grinch Myrtle. I wish that came out in a diamond painting. I didn't get the Myrtle Ho Ho, when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the Grinch Myrtle. I'd get that one.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think if they requested that one.
Maybe.
My mind's going blank now.
But green's my favorite color, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's why I'm drawn to it. But I saw like
That's the mom
Hugo
in
and
you.
Friends. I was like,
Mm-hmm. He's like the great uncle of Claude there.
he looks kind of mafia to me.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
The new Hugo.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a soft heart. You know, he's a big guy, and he's of course he's
I
just
know.
taking his fish out to walk. You know,
He looks like a huge teddy bear, but yet he's the mafia style.
he's a sweetheart. Got the little ones with him, and
he dresses to the T.
Yeah.
So
Can
I
you
don't see him
imagine
on
an animation of some of these birds? Wouldn't that be amazing? Get that together.
there.
See what you can do with that. Give me a call.
You're asking the wrong lady.
Oh, you can do it.
Oh.
Do it.
I know.
Just
Girls,
putting it out. Just putting it out there.
Are
There's
you
somebody in
able
the
to
audience
tell us which images that were in voting are moving to the next level? I don't think they tell you, do they?
They don't tell me. They'll request images, but then they won't tell me whether or not. Like when a new piece comes out, they just immediately say send it. Print ready. You know the dimensions,
Right.
everything that they want, and I'll send it. But sometimes they'll just sit on it for months and months and months, and then of course they officially have to go to voting. You know, officially they have to do that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of times it's just a formality because
sometimes they'll go to vote and the next day it'll be released.
right. So how did that happen? Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's like I think they already have an idea of what they're going to send off to print or to create kits. I do think they want to see what the response is going to be, you know, with the image. A lot of times I'll post an image to the VIP page, and they haven't told me not to do it yet. But for the same reason, I'll just to get some feedback, see what the community thinks about the image. And it's usually a pretty good response so far that I've had. I think other artists do that too. They're on that page.
Sometimes I think the vote is for them just to see how many to order.
That could give them an idea, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I have no idea how they determine the numbers. That part they don't share. Yeah.
Well, chat, before we say goodbye, this is your last chance, at least tonight, to ask questions live.
What is it?
So
Oh,
it is,
52.
oh wow. It's been almost an hour.
I know.
Wow.
Flown by. Is there anything that you would like to ask your faithful fans, your diehards?
Well, you know what? It would be great to know what is their favorite bird. You know, I've had a lot of requests for penguins. Of course, you know, I got a flamingo, but flamingos are always big. Owls are always big. What is that?
Spoonbill?
Is that that scary looking bird with the big?
Yeah, I think that's a spoonbill.
I don't know.
He
anyway,
would make a great Dracula bird.
It'd be great to know what people's favorite bird is. Let me know.
Crashly keeps wanting you to say Tina is hot.
She's the hottest. She's
It is hot in here right now.
She's got it all going on.
All right, so we got flamingos, we've got emu.
Crashly, I'm sorry.
Penguins, flamingos.
Oh, you're getting some response. I don't see those. Yeah. Let's see. Is there a bird that I really want to? You know, I wanted to do a dodo. That was Nigel. And these little retro-looking tin wind-up toy birds. I'm going to do some more of those. And there are no specific breed, of course. You know, I did ducks for so many years. I keep avoiding doing another duck.
This is the bird I was thinking of, but I don't know what it's called, so I'm just going to share it. But you already did one of it. This bird.
Yeah, it's kind of a dodo
Yeah.
kind of bird. That's kind of what Nigel ended up being.
Yeah.
And that's doesn't mean I can't do more, but it's always interesting to get their feedback.
I just feel like it can be quirky and wacky, and you can make it like, I haven't seen it really be a big focal point bird.
Right. I did a little crop of Nigel and made him very proper and that type of thing. But yeah, it can definitely be wacky. We can have quite a few wacky birds.
Like a toucan type bird.
Yeah, I actually have not done one of those. That would be fun. Mm-hmm. But you know, the birds, they people always ask, well, what kind of bird is that? What kind of bird is that? Really, intentionally not any specific kind of bird. They may look like a dodo, you know, and like a this or like a that, you know, flamingo, of course, that's Fabiola. But the point is not to make them anatomically correct. That's
right.
The point is really to capture the personalities, and so that people will connect with those personalities, and you'll see somebody, you know, if not yourself. So that's really the point.
So we have emus. We have a swan. Roadrunner.
Yeah, that's interesting. I just did a ostrich-esque piece, you know, Evan and Estella. And Diamond Art was real interested in that one.
I have a great picture of Rick taking a picture of an emu. He almost got.
Wait, do you have that right there?
Oh,
you know how to find it?
I think I sent it to you the other day.
I was going to say, Crashly said a crabby ostrich, but you said you just did one of an ostrich? There we go. Evan and Estella. Yep.
Yeah. Little more. I didn't make them crabby, Crashly. But if she can find this picture, I got to show you this picture.
There you go.
So, you know, we've always taken a lot of pictures on the road. If we find, this was at, oh man, what was it? Something ostrich ranch in the middle of nowhere. So I did a U-turn. So we got to stop there. This is me taking pictures of an ostrich, and I swear that bird almost pecked the heck out of my iPad there. I just bought that iPad, and that was fun.
Breaking it in.
Some good close-up pictures of an ostrich there for reference. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fun.
So that's what we do. Yeah, keep it fun.
Someone said an oriole.
Oh yeah.
A blue-footed booby.
I got to do one of those.
A puffin.
Puffin would be great. Yeah.
An eagle. Inspired eagle. Oh, Crashly says Myrtle needs a boyfriend.
A real grumpy boyfriend, I'm sure. Probably.
She needs to be fabulous. You know, because most of the male birds are so much more vibrant than the female birds. So he'd have to be really fabulous. Liberace style.
That's doable. That's a good idea.
Or she could fall in love with somebody that's not a bird. You could.
Oh, that'd be funny, huh? Yeah.
A crab.
Yeah, like just.
Well, that's kind of Beulah and Percival and Beulah.
Yeah, that's it's not a kit. It's one of our images.
No.
It's a hummingbird and a worm.
Yeah, and they're in love.
Who said opposites don't attract? Of course. Yeah.
What's a Quetzal?
It's a big feathers.
Pheasant.
That would be great. That would be great. A pheasant. What is the bird with the big
peacock?
Peacock. I've had so many requests for that. That actually should be at the top of the list. Peacock. Yeah. Again, it may be peacock-esque,
right?
But it's going to be more of the
That's what everybody thinks that myrtle is.
Myrtle?
Peacock.
Yeah, what kind of bird is myrtle? I mean, there's no way to possibly know.
A mallard. Aw, Rick used to paint these wildlife mallards that were so pretty.
Back in the day.
Woodpecker.
Very, very traditional. Yeah.
Crashly's like, don't do Myrtle dirty like that.
Don't do her dirty. Okay. All right. Scratch that. Okay. We'll have to come up with something else, Tina. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You know, I think I was just inspired by Hugo holding his fish. It would just be funny to have Myrtle have like
some kind of companion there.
Some kind of companion that wasn't a bird.
A really odd companion there. A frog with its legs hanging down. Because that's just the opposite, you know.
Well, I thought of a crab just for that.
Yeah, like
I do.
If she doesn't eat him. Yeah. She's cracking up.
Just think that would be funny.
It would be. It would be fun.
She just carry him around. His legs be swinging.
A skunk.
A skunk. A skunk, a little squirrel.
Yeah, what kind of little thing.
A little mouse. Yeah.
Crashly would accept a frog.
Frog? We'll go with the frog, maybe. Don't do my Myrtle dirty. Myrtle's become quite well known. I've done her a few times in different settings. Of course, the holiday myrtle. And when I first created that piece, it was fun to watch the kids because they would always, their first impression was, that's my teacher. Or I know those eyes. That's my mom. When she's upset. It's all about those eyes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe we inspired you to add a few more fun things to your paintings.
and we listen. Yeah. Those are great suggestions. Thanks for everybody showing up this evening and having fun with us this evening. You know, we don't do very many of these, and thanks for inviting us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, we wanted to celebrate your special sneak peek this week.
Yeah, that was nice. Great job, by the way, with the unboxing. We did watch that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And congrats on the black card. Yeah.
So excited.
Right. Yeah.
100 later, I finally get one.
Cool. Excellent.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. I hope you have a great weekend. And thank you so much, Tina and Rick, for joining us. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with next.
Well, I was going to say, you know, we have a release this weekend, of course, with the diamond art, but probably middle of next week will be, we'll have that piece finished that I showed you a few little peeps on. So look for that coming soon.
Yes, check out Be the Bird over at Facebook. And make sure you join their website with the newsletter. You get free coloring pages to check out, a whole bunch of stuff, and you can follow them. And every time you do a new art piece, they have specials where you can order their print piece at a discount. I try to do that from time to time with my special pieces that I love. They do a great job giving back to the community and loving on the people that love them. So
yeah,
thank you, everyone.
Yep. Thanks for showing up, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Jen.